This past year has brought forth the opportunity for us to show the vital role that Parks and Recreation plays in the health and wellness of all of our communities.
We are vital in our responsiveness to this pandemic. Where others who, rightfully so, have stayed at home to work, Parks and Recreation Professionals have been in the field, in line, providing direct services because there was nobody else to do it. Police is out there, fire's out there, but we're out there too. We're the ones who are on the line providing direct support for seniors, for people who are facing eviction, for youth who needs support for online learning, to opening our playgrounds and other recreational amenities that keep them clean and safe.
I think the nature of what we do as recreation professionals is that we connect to the community in a way that a lot of other elements of a government agency may not. And I think we know our people, we know what they need, we know them personally. And so what we were able to do, and I think why we were able to pivot so successfully, is because we brought that heart that we bring every day to what we usually do to the experience that we were having then.
We need state parks like we need national parks.
We're way more than just the games. We provide so much more for our community and for each other. Really the health and wellness that we provide for folks, the mental wellness, especially in these times, that we are a place that people can turn to that they forgot they could.
We went virtual as best as we could. We created some virtual recreation pages. We got on the Instagram, and a lot of myself and some of the other staff, we joined the TikTok revolution.
We found ways to do whatever needed to happen, be it videos to connect the community or online resources. And I think that's why CPRS professionals were successful in that way. It's what we do. And so we just continue to do what we always do, which was connect to the community and make sure they were connected.
Park and Rec professionals were more than willing to do exactly that, to find ways to say, yes, we can do this. This is something we can figure out. I often joke around here that the first part of recreation is recreate. That's what we do.
Parks is what they love. Parks and Recreation is what they need. And sometimes people forget, but we don't, because we're always here and we're always trying to provide that for them, especially when we've gone through a pandemic. People remember who we are and have appreciated that much more. I
think what you saw during the pandemic was, go home, don't talk to people, but here's what we can do. Here's all of the things that you can get outside, you can go play. We had those facilities. If you're in a more urban area, where did you go? You went to the parks, you went to the open spaces. If you're in a more rural area, where did you go? You went to the parks, you went to the open spaces.
I think sometimes when policymakers think about where the money's going, they think about recreation as play, and that seems like something extra. But the fact is that play, no matter what age you are, is vital to our mental, emotional, and physical health in a lot of ways that people don't realize.
The most essential things, like who will take care of my child so I can go back to work? Who will allow my kid to be able to distance learn while my parents have to go back to work? How do you keep parks open? Can restrooms remain clean while people need to get outdoors for their mental health and sanity? We take care of assets that people might take for granted every day, but when you get into a situation like we currently are and people start to look around, golf course parking lots become COVID testing sites. Gymnasiums become vaccination sites. You look around and you see what you can do to help and advocate for the unsheltered, the under-resourced, the marginalized, the digitally divided, and you go in and you provide wireless hubs throughout your agencies, and you work with people to make sure that they have what they need and their parents can go to work and their kids aren't left behind.
And I just have found the direct impact and how we're affecting people's lives so positively, especially during the pandemic, has been extremely rewarding.